guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is a haul, so it's all online shopping because that's all we can do at the moment. So I wanted to show you where you can get your packaging and any other like baking essentials, and you can get it easy delivered to your door because I'm really struggling myself with things like Hobbycraft being shut. So hopefully I can show you some good suppliers. So we are going to be doing Amazon and Cake Decorate & Co. I don't think there's any eBay here, but we'll go through it as we go along. But I think, yeah, it's all Amazon and Cake Decorating Company. If you're not familiar with that site, then it is a cake decorating company. So they supply cake drums, boxes, you can buy food colouring from them. They are really, really good as an all-round like one supplier where you can literally buy anything from. So yeah, I absolutely love ordering from them. So I've got loads of boxes and loads of cake drums, so because I have quite a few cakes over the next few weeks, so I needed to stock up. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start with the bits that are on top just because it's easy, and then I think one of the last things will be the actual Cake Decorating Company box. So we're going to start with Amazon. So we're going to get right into it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and keep watching. So I had a range of things arrive. They've been arriving over the past like few days. So some of these might not necessarily look like cake things to you, but I'm going to explain to you how you can use them for that. So I have firstly this NonSlip Mat. So we're going to be cutting this, not in this video, but I will be. So I saw someone using one of these and they didn't tell anyone that it was a non-slip mat, but I could kind of figure it out. So as you can see, and it's kind of a waxy kind of material. I don't know what it is. I don't think it says, but basically I'm going to be putting it on my turntable because cake boards slip all the time and it is such a pain when you're trying to ice a cake perfectly. I currently put tea towels underneath, but this is just a lot easier because you can cut it to size. I can cut it to a circle if I wanted to. So yeah, you get a really long roll. I think it's 1.5 of a meter by 30 centimeters. So yeah, you get 1.5 meters of this, and there's like a whole roll of it. So yeah, I'm going to be using that for my turntable. So I just literally got any colour because I wasn't too worried, but that definitely was really affordable. I think it was about £6–7. Then I got some colouring. So this is a new one for me, so I don't know how good it's going to be. The reviews were like hit and miss. There were definitely a few reviews where I think it sounded like people maybe weren't avid bakers, and then some of them you could tell people were maybe more into baking or they had a bit more patience. So this is the super white sugar flare colour, and it's the 20-gram little bottle, and I've heard good things about this. And it's a powder. I don't know if you can see there. So it's a powder, and people are saying that they put like half a jar in their icing, and that is very unrealistic. I don't think you would need that much. Obviously it's not going to be ice white. That's why you add a little bit of this, because it's going to be a creamy colour and you're never going to get it perfect white unless you're using a proper colouring, which is like a liquid oil. I also have the Colour Mill one coming in white, which I'm hoping to use, but I thought I'd get this for the time being. But I've heard people say that if you leave it a little while, then it does get whiter. I think you just have to be patient with it. It's the same with like red food colouring and black. A lot of the time people say, well, it's pink or it's grey, and if you leave it overnight then it will go black and red. But if you don't have the patience or you don't know to do that, then you're not gonna get the desired colour. So I think it's the same with this. It's a little bit cream to begin with and then it develops, but if you want it immediately then it's not necessarily going to happen. So I will give you a little update on that at some point because I'm really excited to see whether it works. The powders are meant to be good because it's a bit like cocoa powder when you get the black cocoa powder, which I also have coming, but it hasn't arrived yet. So when you want to do black icing, you can use the black cocoa powder, and that gives you a bit of a head start on getting the colouring. So we will see. That was about £5. I think it was just under, so definitely not too bad. Obviously it's sugar flare, so they're going to be a bit more expensive than things like Colour Splash and Pro Gel. And I've also got ones from Colour Mill from eBay, and they're £5 each, and then I think £2.99 postage, but that's just Colour Mill for you. They are more expensive, and the black is out of stock everywhere, so I had to pay a bit more to get it because it's through eBay. So yeah, so the next thing I got was some gloves. So these are not what I expected, however, I kind of prefer them. So these are from Amazon, and they're like hairdressing gloves. So you know when you get box dye and you buy it from Tesco's and you get these gloves, that is what they come with. And I've got 100 of them, and I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. I prefer it because I don't like the like, is it vinyl gloves or like the other gloves. These are food safe ones, as you can see in the corner, but they're just more plasticky, and I think that they're nicer because they're a bit more airy. They're not so like tight fitting and restrictive, because sometimes I find the other ones can make my hands feel a bit like, not hot, but like they just feel like it's irritating them because they're so tight, whereas that, it's a lot more breathable, so I think it's just better for your hands. Then I got this roll of piping bags. I did initially think I ordered the wrong size, but I have figured out that I have ordered the right size. So this is the roll, I got 100, and this is the size of them. So I obviously looked at that and thought, that's really big, I don't think I need that. But if you cut it here, then it actually makes a reasonably sized piping bag, especially when you're using a lot of icing. And I tested it out the other day, yesterday, and it's actually really good. So I really like them. And I also saw a couple of people using them in the bakery like videos and stuff. So I know that people use them in bakeries, but I think I just wasn't used to them being so big, because I always buy ones off eBay, which are a lot cheaper. And in turn they're really bad quality, so that's why I thought I'd go for those, because they're meant to be better in terms of ripping, because I had a piping bag burst on me the other day and I was in the middle of icing a cake, and it was a right pain because I had to try and clean it up, and the cake was so smooth, and then it completely burst on the side of the cake, so it just kind of ruined it, and then I had to try and fix it, and luckily I did. But yeah, it's a pain when they burst, so that's why I thought I'd go for some that are better quality. They again were about £6, definitely not expensive at all for how many you're getting. My stickers arrived. These I got 288, and I believe they were about £15 to £18, and this is from Vistaprint. I always get my stickers from Vistaprint. They are really good, and I get the 5.4mm, I'm pretty sure. It's the one that fits 3 to a page, I know that much. So it's either 5.4 or 6.3, or like 63mm, but 6.3 centimetres and 5.4 centimetres as well. But yeah, I get those from Vistaprint. As you can see, there's my logo, and I just think they're really good quality. I've always got them from there, and they also do deals. So I think it was like, if you buy 72, then they're £13, but if I buy 150, then it's 15, and if I buy 288, then it's like £18. Like the more you buy, the cheaper they are, which is the same with everything, but it just means that you get quite a good deal. So the next things I got from Amazon, I just got some cards. So we have silver and we have gold. These were £5 each, and I use them for all my cake toppers. This is just something that I wanted to show you because I'm really excited to use it. I'm just waiting for a cake delivery to use it. But my mum made me this. It says caution cake on board, and it's like a laminated sign, and then she's got this little suction thing which I can put on my back window, because I want to be able to drive at 30 miles an hour and not get beeped, because I'm being careful because I have a cake. I don't want to ruin it, so I don't mind driving that slow, and yeah, people get right up your arse, so that's why I wanted a little sign so that no one could have a go at me, because I'll say, I've got a sign, it's a business vehicle. That's how it goes. So the next thing I got are my labels. So this is what I use to put the information in my postal boxes. So as you can see, it's a 4 split label, and you get, how many? You get 50 sheets in here, and they're matte white, and yeah, it's 4 to a page, so you get 200 labels, and I think they were about £7.99, so not bad at all. And yeah, they're just easy to use. I prefer using labels to writing things out, so it just means that you can print things onto it straight away and just peel it off and use it. The next thing that I got was contact paper. So this is definitely not my hack, so I'm going to put that out of the lady that found it, but it's someone that I follow on Instagram, and she's called baked.a.f, and her work is amazing, and she does covered cake boards. So she covers them in contact paper. This is completely her idea, not mine, just to clarify. So if you do have any questions, then maybe like feel free to ask me, but also you can ask her, because she gets questions about it all the time, so I don't think she would mind, but she might be able to help if I can't, basically. So she gets this contact paper and you cut it to 1 inch all the way around bigger than the board that you're doing, and it just sticks to it, basically. So you end up with a white covered board rather than a silver one, and the silver ones always look cheaper and a little bit messy, whereas white is just a clean colour. It goes with everything, because silver, I had a silver board the other day and I had to cover it because the cake had gold on it, and I didn't want to be putting a silver board with a gold themed cake. So it's good for that, because white is just a neutral colour. So that was $7.99 for 3 meters, and hopefully that will last me a reasonable amount of time. We will see. I don't know kind of how long it's going to last, it just depends. So I'm trialing it out at the moment to see, and then when I figure out how many boards I've done with it per like meter, then I can figure out how many I need on a regular basis. So the next thing is my new Postal Bags. So I'm very excited about these. I got pink ones. I love them so much. It's just such a much nicer colour than the blue. And these are just off Amazon. There's so many different ones. These are just 12 by 6 inches. 12 by 16, sorry. Yeah, 12 by 16, and they fit my boxes in perfectly. Right. We are on to more bits from Amazon, but in a different box, because I ordered multiple things. So I got this rack. So I saw someone, again I'll give credit to them because that's where I got the idea from, but Beauty Bakes on Instagram, she just opened a shop and she had one of these. I don't think it's this exact one, but this is kind of what I came up with when because she said that she would try and find it for me, but I kind of wanted it urgently, so I found this and I thought this will be perfect. So it's a little hanging rail which you can use for your food colouring, because food colouring is a pain to store and it's also very messy, and I've currently got mine in a little box, but the box is covered in food colouring and it's just a pain. So I wanted an alternative method of storing it. They've put it in bubble wrap and it's got loads of little prongs out of it, so it's just a pain to get out, but I wanted some way of storing it. And typically, if you are familiar with the brands Colour Splash and Pro Gel, Colour Mill not so much because they come in bottles, but any brand where it comes in a squeezy bottle, it has a little hole on the top, which means that the shop, it's mainly for the shop, but obviously you can use it yourself. It means that the shop can hang it on a rail of some sort. So basically that's what we're doing. I've bought this and it is so cute. So you have to hold it from the bottom because obviously it will move. It's not like tied in or anything, but this is the little hanging rail. So as you can see, I can hook all of my colourings on here, which I'm so excited about. So it'll just be a lot nicer storage, and it means that I can colour code it, so I can have pinks on one, blues, etc., and it spins. And then there's the top one as well. So I absolutely love that. I can also put sprinkle bags on there if I have them, so it's just very handy. I think this was $12.99, so I'm very pleased with that because it looks really good. The next thing I got, so this is a wire rack that I got for cooling, and it is a 3-story rack, as you can kind of see there. So it's got 3 levels and you just unhook it all and it basically becomes like a stacked rack. So I'm excited for this because you can put cake layers on it and you can cool 3 layers all at once, or like 3 layers of items. So it's just a lot quicker than using, and it's more like space saving, I guess. So it means it won't take as much room up in your kitchen. So again, that was about $12.99 to £15 roughly. I'm sorry I can't do prices. When you're buying so much stuff, it's really difficult, but yeah, it was between £12 and £15, so definitely not too expensive. And yeah, it's just a really good idea for space saving, because that's what I'm trying to do, because I am using my parents' kitchen, as most of us probably are. So by using their kitchen, I obviously don't want to take up too much room. So any way that I can save space is always handy. I'm just opening the Cake Decorating Co. box. I'm a bit nervous about this because my sister also ordered from them and they sent her the wrong stuff. And I haven't opened this box and I got mine about 3 days ago. So I'm just hoping they didn't get anything wrong. So this is mainly cake board, so I'm so excited. So these are, what did I get? So I got 7-inch boards, which are these ones, and I got 10 of them. So yeah, they're drums, which means that they're thicker. Boards, which I always say cake boards, but boards are the ones that are flat. So make sure that when you're ordering stuff, especially off eBay, because they do not tell you, eBay always says cake boards or drums, and they are always the tiny thin ones, so definitely make sure that you're buying the right ones. So all of the boards are under £5 per pack, and it's a pack of 5. I think these are about £3.50. So these are 7-inch, so these will be used for my 4-inch cakes, which gives me 3 inches around the cake to kind of play with the board and put different things on the board if I need to, depending whether they're having like a name on the board. So it just gives a little bit of room around the cake. I've decided to go for 3 inches because 2 inches wasn't enough. Like an 8-inch cake on a 10-inch board wasn't enough room, so I've decided to do 3 inches around the outside. I also got 10 of the, which ones are these, 9-inch drums. So these are the 9-inch ones, which are for the 6-inch cakes. Again, so they've got a bit of breathing room around them. And then I got some 11-inch boards, which look absolutely massive. And these are for the 8-inch cakes. I don't do 10 at the moment unless it's a wedding. So yeah, I don't plan to need those boards anytime soon. Then I got a little free little gift book. I don't really know what that is. I always get one. I never know what it is. I got some cake boxes. So these are all to match the board, because you've probably heard me saying before, but I hate when a board doesn't match the box, because then the cake slides around and that is a right pain, especially if someone is collecting, and I don't like to, it just makes me nervous, people collecting and taking it home and the cake moving around. So if the board matches the box perfectly, then it means that when you put it in there, it's going to literally be to the edge and the cake isn't going to be to the edge. So as long as you put the cake on a bigger board than the size of it, so a 4-inch cake on a 7-inch board, then it will have plenty of room around it so that it doesn't touch the edge of the box, but it also means that it won't move around. So I got 10 of these to match the board, so I made sure that I matched all of the kind of sizes so that I'm not down for boxes. So every time I use a board, there's a box for that board. So those were the 7-inch ones. Then, no, those were their 9-inch ones. Then I got the 7-inch, which is this one. Then we have some 11-inch ones, like so. I've got more boxes of 12 cupcakes, and these are also used for treat boxes. I'm going to put price on the screen because the little delivery note, there you go, as you can see there's no prices on it, which really isn't helpful. So I got 25 of these boxes, and then I only got 15 of these. So I got 15 of the 12 because I already have some, and then I got some boxes of 4, which is for Mother's Day, and I got 25 of these. And then the last thing that I got was boxes of 6, again for Mother's Day and for Easter. So I got 25 of these. I'm actually using 2 of these today because I got some cupcakes to go out. So yeah, I got those as well. So that is everything from that haul. I'm really tired after that because I didn't realise how much stuff I bought. I'm just glad that it's all there though, because my sister obviously got sent the complete wrong thing, so I was worried that they would do the same with me because mine is a little more urgent, so I obviously don't want them sending me the wrong thing. But now I need to find somewhere to store all of this. like so. I don't know where I'm going to put all this. At the moment it's just sitting in my bedroom in a delivery box. So many boards and so many boxes. So many, but I mean this isn't even half of it. Like some bakers are buying like this many boxes a week. I don't even know. I mean this is for you know, like a month or two. Yeah, for the next 2 months hopefully. Hopefully I shouldn't need any more, but we'll see, because cakes are just going up and up in terms of like people ordering. So especially with like lockdown being lifted soon, fingers crossed. So yeah, that is all the stuff I ordered. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you were interested to see what I got. In terms of brand, these are Cold Pit ones, just out of curiosity. I buy them from Amazon sometimes if I need like a last minute order. So you can buy them from Amazon, but they're pretty much all the same. A drum is kind of a drum. You can't really, there isn't much difference in terms of quality, I don't find anyway. But yeah, so that is everything I ordered. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too long. If you've ever bought from any of these places like Cake Decorate & Co, then do let me know, because I absolutely love it. I only found it about 3 months ago, but now I always buy from there. Literally every month, if not twice a month, I buy from them. So yeah, I absolutely love them. So if you did enjoy that video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content in terms of baking. And let me know if you have any ideas, because I'm always taking requests from people. I currently have a list of about 10 to 15 videos which I need to do from the comments, so those are coming. If you have commented a video idea, then I am doing it, but I have so many from other people and I'm kind of prioritizing it in terms of who asked first. So yeah, I hope your video comes up soon if you have requested one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!